Good morning from Bryce Canyon. We are going to combine a bunch of different trails today. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to combine Queen's Garden Trail, Peekaboo Trail, and part of Navajo Loop. Wall Street is closed because it's only open during summer. So we're going to see how this goes. It's supposed to be like 6 miles, lots of changes in elevation, lots of cool sights.
Can't wait.
I'm really excited. As you start Queen's Garden Trail, you descend very, very quickly on this really neat windy trail. And then to your side, you have this really awesome view. As you descend quickly, there's tons of switchbacks and fun little moments to walk through like this.
After Queen's Garden, you'll follow the Navajo Loop trail sign.
The further you descend, the less red-orange rocks you see and the more vegetation you see. You'll reach a junction that continues the Navajo Loop, and then you'll see Wall Street. It's closed for us right now because it's only open during the summer, like I mentioned. And very vaguely on this sign do you see a left to Peekaboo Loop. So you'll take a left. That's going to lead you to Peekaboo Loop. So we begin our journey on Peekaboo.
Smell this.
Oh, it smells like Christmas tree.
Yeah, I know.
Keep walking down the trail, and then you reach a point where the horse trail goes to the left, you go to the right, and then the loop is gonna start right there. Go left, go clockwise. The Peekaboo Loop is 3 miles in total. I can't even talk. It's a shared horse and human trail, so watch out for horse poop. As soon as you start the trail, it's a really steady incline up, so be prepared for that. Take deep breaths.
A quick little note, my finger is in almost half of these clips, as well as me cutting off Devin's head.
It's a view. A method I like to use when we're going up inclines, and I'm trying to remind myself to, breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth, is I breathe 10, out. 9, out. I keep doing that, and then when I get to 0, I celebrate, and I restart. Some views as you're going up. I think we've reached the peak of our hike for Peekaboo. Maybe not, according to Devin, but this is a nice view we have. Amazing rock features. Beautiful surroundings, absolutely huge. So the Peekaboo hike is also known as the hoodoo hike, and if you look in the distance, you'll see a bunch of hoodoos. That's just where the rocks are completely separated out there. Right here, it's gonna be a little hard to see for a second. That's an example of a window when the area on top of the rock splits, like all of those out there, it then becomes a hoodoo. And you keep going down more and more switchbacks. A lot of the loop's landscape looks something like this. You've got your trees, you've got your giant rocks around you, and big open spaces with more trees and rocks. Can't get too comfortable walking downhill because eventually you're gonna have to go up again, but don't forget to stop and take in your sights. Some beautiful views. Yeah. Catch your breath. We are at the point where the Bryce Canyon split off is. Bryce Point, but it's closed, so we will continue on. Something to note is there's not bathrooms along the trail really until you get to where this little horse corral area is. There's a restroom sign. Bless the Lord for that. I can't lie, the restroom was rough, but when you gotta go, you gotta use what you got. We think we've got about 1 mile left in the loop. And if you start going to the left as you finish, well, not finish, you still have a mile, but you just have this incredible landscape to look at. The sky is so blue. It's absolutely beautiful out here. Somehow, this loop is uphill both ways. We're about to start these intense switchbacks. Once you go through the gnarly switchbacks, you're rewarded with a view. Wow. Oh my gosh, this is incredible. Oh my gosh. Follow the sign back to Navajo Loop. The last section is Navajo Loop.
We're at 4.5. 4.9.
It's gonna be a really heavy incline, short distance. We're gonna power through. Ooh. Incline was no joke. The whole way up, we talked about food and smoothies and how much I want ice right now because I'm sweating. But your next stop is Sunset Point. You will follow Sunset Point all the way to the top. Right at the Sunset Point, you will see a sign for 2 bridges. If we go really quickly, you will see a tiny 2 bridges. That's it. The walk up to Sunset has some great views, but that steep incline continues. You're gonna look at this endpoint and think, oh my God, I can't do this. And TBH, that's where my mindset is at right now. I'm like, I can't do this, I'm so close. But my legs are so dead. We've been walking so long. A set of switchbacks, cue eye of the tiger. The view from the top of the switchbacks is insane. It's crazy. What's worse than heartbreak was after the switchbacks we still went up. I was so cranky and so mean about that. I'm not feeling it, but I think we've reached the peak. We've got just a little bit more to go. Your girl's tired here. Post-hike thoughts. I'm a lot happier now that we're done.
Yeah.
So in total, between the Queens Trail, Navajo, we didn't do the full loop because it was closed, and Peekaboo Loop, it was
A total of 6.7 miles. We did it in around 3 hours. And
which is our longest hike ever. That's the longest
Yeah,
we got. This
it
is our
is.
longest that we have done.
It is. And there's about 1,000 foot elevation gain, give or take. I don't
Yeah.
know if my watch is accurate, but
But you do go up, down, up, down,
All
up,
the
down,
time.
like constantly in switchbacks, going back and forth. It was really cool.
it was cool.
Yeah, it definitely, the move is when you're doing Peekaboo to start left and then end at the really cool spots. If you're going during the summer, there is directions to go though. So we are here at the beginning of November, so you know, free range. What else? Have somebody who can motivate you and push you through, because I truly would not have made it. I did not think I was going to make it through that last bit up to Sunset Point.
Yeah, it was definitely a challenge. Probably our biggest challenge of a hike that
For
we've
sure,
done, but
for sure. It was fun.
It really
Yeah.
wasn't that bad at the end.